Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast of this round 5 clash in the Wheelchair National Basketball League. Tonight's game coming to you from Carina in Queensland, the Roland Cowan Stadium, and it's the home Southern District Spartans, the Carina Leagues Club Southern District Spartans, taking on the visiting Manly Wheel Eagles. This is game 2 of what is a 3-game set over this weekend, as are all the rounds and the matchups in this year's National League. In the earlier game today was the Manly Wheel Eagles 73 getting the better of the Southern District Spartans, a crucial win for Manly. It lifts them marginally up in the standings, and really for their finals hopes they would be hoping to win tonight and again tomorrow in the third game of this clash. Notable in this morning's game, it was 2 men leading the way entirely for Manly. Emmanuel Fuentes with the much vaunted triple-double, 30 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists, and one of the Rollers stars, Bill Latham, assisting him ably with 31 points, an amazing 20 rebounds and 6 assists. For the Spartans, it was a valiant effort, and they were close throughout, but eventually falling by that 9-point margin. And Ethan Laird, the youngest of Australia's national men's team, the Rollers, was the leading scorer there, 28 points, 5 rebounds and 7 assists, assisted by Jordan Bartley with 10 rebounds and 10 assists of his own, and Jake Forward with 15 points. Probably the other noticeable stat from the earlier game was the 3-point shooting. Manly didn't take a single attempt from outside the 3-point arc, which is most unusual in any version of basketball in this day and age, while the Spartans just couldn't find the mark. They were 1 of 20, shooting a paltry 5% from behind the 3-point line. They will undoubtedly be hoping for a little more success from that range tonight. Our officials walking across the floor there, Christine Ryman, Kelly Griffin and Kim Walters. Teams just going through their final instructions. It's the Southern District Spartans on your right in the black uniforms as you're looking at the screen. Manly in the white uniforms. A familiar fist bump with all the officials. 3-man officiating crew here tonight. And just to put some context on the respective ladder positions, the Spartans, after the loss early today, said it's 6 wins and 7 losses. They're clinging on to 4th spot in the standings. And the Wheel Eagles sitting down in 6th, but improving their lot significantly today with 4 wins and 6 losses. We're all set to get underway. And Nakia Fatau, the New Zealand roller black, winning the tip there for the home Spartans. Ethan Laird sails down the lane, but unable to make that layup. Nathan McShane has the ball poked away. Spartans in possession now. Ethan Laird, good point. Exchanging passes with Jordan Bartley. He launches a 3. It's off. Bill Latham. And this resident Roller star with that rebound. It's Cervantes, the Mexican international. 2 finds its way back to Latham. And his patented lean-back style there balances and connects on the game's first score. Laird on the right wing, looking to find a lane. He's cut off. A blocking foul assist there. And Cervantes, the game's first. He's a little aggrieved, but you have to get on with things. Ethan Laird, 3-point line, uses the screen, tries to go baseline. Cut off and loses control. He's similarly not convinced about the call. The ball will revert to Manly. Tarleton there, flicking it ahead. Fuentes driving baseline, cut off. Uses the screen from McShane. Looks at the long two. Sits tantalisingly up on the rim, but falls off. Jordan Bartley running the offence for Southern Districts. Finds Laird, he wheels back around. Back to Shannon Buxton. He finds Bartley down on the block. And he scores. Open the Southern District scoring. 4-2 Manly, early stages. Round 5 encounter. Svantes, a nice kick across path to McShane. Latham, in a spot he rarely misses from. Laird whizzing down the other way. Some contact, he's out of his chair. Officials will let that one go. Svantes balances and makes the layup. Buxton inbounds. And he retreated in a half-court defence. Bartley to Laird. Sailing down the lane again. Some contact, manages to get the offensive rebound. Tries to force that one up. He's not happy again, the officials, but Latham's often wheeling his legs in and out of his chair incredibly quickly. In fact, has drawn an offensive foul. Managing to get the large wheel of his chair round and perpendicular to the contact. Buxton to inbound. Laird, Manly sitting back in a very compact defensive formation this early stage. Laird to Buxton. The three from Jordan Bartley's off. Bill Latham with a tremendous baseball pass there. Cervantes reels it in, makes another layup. Bartley on the left wing, using the slip screen from Seabar. Back to Laird, and he'll be pleased to see that one going after a wretched shooting night, shooting day in the first game today. McShane to Latham, the no-look pass. Svantes. Back to Latham, gets his own rebound, back to Cervantes. Eamon Wood finds Latham inside. Even though he made that layup, the official had assessed a 3-second call. The referees will normally let players know verbally that they're about to be in there for too long. Inside the rectangle underneath the basket. Laird kicks across, Manly back, compact defence again, ball's in dispute, spits away, Wood's able to get it on Cervantes, nice slide there on the floor to stop. Official maybe not happy with some of the reactions of the players. Assessed a pushing foul. Will stay with Manly. Manly with an 8-5 lead this early stage, halfway through the first quarter. Round 5, the Wheelchair National Basketball League coming to you from Carina in Queensland. Newtown Spartans in the black uniforms, taking on the Manly Wheel Eagles in the white. Bill Latham with the roll away shot. He was perfected. And from there, it looks at 3. Can't get it. Cervantes the rebound. Play it down, but not impeding the action, so the officials will let it go. We've got some more confusion on the far side there, and the official has found a foul there. Again, a little bit of chit-chat from the players, asking for some clarification. So put more chairs down under the basket. The officials have called a hold in play, as they'll do any time there's potential danger to any of the players. Jordan Bartley inbounds. Shannon Buxton with the ball now back to Bartley. He uses the screen from Seabar. Ball skips across to the other side of the floor. Ethan Laird using his own screen from Seabar again. Bartley launches that one, it's off. Cervantes with his rolling movement in the chair. It's his patented style. That pass from McShane's a little too high, even for Latham. Sails out of bounds as Manly trying to contest this inbound pass. Significant amount of backcourt pressure. Buxton manages to break away. Back to Laird. Back to Seabar, back to Laird, handoff. And almost tempting him to shoot that 3, and it rolls in and out. Buxton the offensive rebound. Back to Fatau. To Laird, brilliant one-handed catch and find. Over the shoulder pass to Jordan Bartley, who makes the layup. Fantastic offensive structure there. Pass to Latham's poked away. Fatau to Laird. Looking back at Fatau, draws some contact. He's out of the chair, makes the layup. Have a chance at a 3-point play, having been fouled in the act of shooting. Those 2 points will count. And he will now roll his chair to the free throw line and have an opportunity for a 3rd point. So the officials ushering some substitutions onto the floor. Jake Fullwood on for the Spartans at 23. He manages to get that rebound. Just on the floor, forward. Ethan missing the free throw. Latham with it now. Finds Eamon Wood. Wood kicks ahead. Cervantes. Moves around, he's closely guarded. Flips it back to the middle. McShane finds himself wide open. Ball does everything but fall. It's off to Jordan Bartley. He looks for transition, but Manly doing a great job getting themselves back. Building a white wall, as it were. Need the cross-court pass. Nice drive. Buxton, the recipient of the pass-off, makes the short-range shot. Some backcourt pressure there, which results in McShane getting a wide-open layup pass from Cervantes. Nothing there. Almost out of his chair there, inbounding. He'll get the ball back from Bartley. Looks at 3. Nice snap of the wrist, but unfortunately that won't find the mark again. And Latham with a fantastic pass. Cervantes so quick. Can't get the left hand, underhand layup to go, but Laird back the other way. Some contact with Raymond Wood accentuated by Laird. But a foul is the result. In fact, that's going to put the Southern District Spartans in the bonus, being the 5th team foul this quarter by Manly. First one's good, ties the scores up at 12. Can't make that second one go. Swante's the rebound. Oh, he's moving the ball around frantically in his chair. There's plenty of rhythm to the frantic movement nonetheless. Appears on the baseline. Back to Wood. Wood likes the look of that one. It's a little long. Swante's the rebound. A measured pass to Bill Latham. Sets up. Gets everything aligned, but comes up short with his shot. Nathan Laird rolling around, swinging back onto his left. Back out to Bartley. He drives baseline, kicks to Laird. It's open for three temporarily. Back to Fullwood. His left-hand banker won't go. Latham kicks ahead. Wood manages to get there and expertly make the layup. Manly just get their noses in front again. Just the single basket and what's a highly entertaining up and down contest. Laird has it poked away as he drove into the middle of the paint. Swantes is off. Cut off very well. Latham denied as well. McShane, the handoff back to Cervantes. Peeling around, back to McShane. He's probably open, but likes the look of Latham, who likes the look of Cervantes down even closer to the basket, and he converts. Chance for a last shot of the quarter. And, oh, unfortunately for Manly, as Ethan Laird launched that 30-foot shot, the referees found some contact. Which will result in 3 free throws and just 0.3 of a second remaining. Not a fortuitous sequence of events, therefore. Manly. Takes a deep breath. Short with the second. Goes back to his routine, swishes the third. No time for Manly to do anything here. And that is quarter time. Manly with the narrow 2-point lead, 16-14. Latham and Cervantes, their stars, and Ethan Laird appearing everywhere. Still to find his shooting range, but providing a multitude of other contributions. Teams will talk it over, but every indication that this contest will be as close as this morning's, 73-64 to Manly. just had some audio problems there as we see Ethan lead with the ball for Southern Districts. A turnover's been assessed. And the ball will revert to Manly, holding the slenderest of leads here. Early stages of the second quarter of this round 5 clash from Carina. Fontes, Mexican international, far side. Latham, heavily guarded, but still gets that patented lean back shot off. Ethan Mead, the youngest member of the Australian Rollers, he'll head to Paris in a month or so. The ball gets it back, looks at that 3, knocks it down. Woods cut off in the backcourt, finds McShane. Fontes. Nathan changes direction, looks at a cutter. Back to Cervantes. He's using the screen from Wood. Comes back behind the screen, kicks it back across court to Latham. He can't reel it in. It's a turnover. We see Cervantes down in the middle of the floor, but the officials will let that one go. Unfortunately, the layup for Jordan Bartley is off. Cervantes in transition manages to get his layup to go down the other end. Manly, 3-point lead. Been value for that thus far in this game. But Southern District's hanging around. As Bartley drives baseline, thinks better of it, measures a shot. Can't get it to go. Buxton can't get a hand on the rebound. They're off and running again, Manly. Cervantes, banker, contact, down. Ethan Laird not happy again, but Manly's transition proving the difference. Makes the free throw. Margin out to 6. Ethan Laird kicks it across to Jordan Bartley. Drives middles, cut off a blocking foul. It's assessed on Lewis Baxter. He looks a little bemused. Latham's got his arms out. The official just coming in just to explain what had been seen there by the young 3-person crew. There's a blocking foul again. Ethan Laird pops out of his chair. The foul assessed on Eamon Wood this time. Ethan Laird, bit of a head fake. Jake Fullwood down on his favourite spot, the block. Can't get it to go. Bill Latham, the rebound for Manly. He wheels around his cut-off in the backcourt, which forces a wayward pass. Jordan Bartley thinks about transition and retreats out again. Manly in a very compressed defensive formation. They've done a good job on transition. That shot's up. Long arms of Bill Latham, managed to get the rebound, but not a fantastic outlet pass. Finds Laird, who finds Fullwood, who converts. Hangs his head. And in fact, Manly will take a timeout. Coach Rowan Foy not entirely happy maybe with that last sequence. But Manly still clinging to a 4-point lead here. Midway, just past the midway point of the second quarter. This game coming to you from Roland Cowan Stadium in Carina. It's the second game of a 3-game set in round 5 of the Wheelchair National Basketball League. Today's earlier game, it was Manly 73, Southern Districts 64. Crucial series for both teams, with aspirations to work their way into the 4-team final series. Manly to inbound the ball from the baseline. Latham finds home in Wood and kicks it ahead to Cervantes. Preordained press break play there. Cervantes is cut off. Wood back to Latham. He's assumed the spot on the block. Ethan Laird with the hand there. Can do little to stop that bank shot going in. Laird is off and running quickly the other way. He's unguarded on transition. Launches the three. It's off. Shannon Buxton reels in the rebound. Bartley thinks about the pass back to Buxton. Can't make it fit. Seabar. Violation there. You see the ball go back to Manly. Cervantes, a little bit of a shimmy and shake there in the chair. Doesn't really go anywhere, but he does find Bill Latham down and continues his cut. Gets it back. Beautiful and very simple give and go play there. One of the oldest in the game. Jordan Bartley comes down, is picked up. And Reece Baxter. Foul's been found. And Wood assist with that foul. And it'll result in Jordan Bartley going to the free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts, each worth a point, potentially. Conley makes the first. Second. Margin back to 6. See on the screen. Cervantes calls back the troops. You can see the pressure coming in the backcourt. And Shane assists him, and he's got the ball back. And speeding away, switching hands, blocking foul on Jake Fullwood there. Officials have been consistent to call most of the contact. It's impeded to the ball handler. And there's another one. In fact, no. Ethan Laird managed to get his chair round in time. It's been called an offensive foul. Manly looked to ramp up the pressure in the backcourt to try and deny this inbound. Michael Gray onto the floor in 13, doing his best. Can't stay with Jordan Bartley, who uses the backcourt screen expertly. Jake Fullwood finds a cutting Hayden Seabar, but he's multiple defenders in front of him and he can't get that shot to go. Cervantes wheeling and dealing. Finds Latham, who'd made his way down to the front of the hoop. Manly continuing to find a route to offense through transition. Ethan Laird, Manly almost daring him to shoot that three again. Jordan Bartley mid-range, that looks long and is. Cervantes the rebound. He's off and running, stretching that transition defence. Changes hands, wheels around, starts a back down manoeuvre. Nathan Laird going with him. Buxton comes round to help. Maybe one pass too many there from McShane, Matthew McShane, but the ball will stay with Manly. Just 5 seconds for them to manufacture a shot here. Who better than Bill Latham? Straight off the inbound pass. A shot that he's been making for a long time. And almost in the blink of an eye, Manly's got this margin out to 10. Compressed defence, almost daring Laird to look at that three again. Jack Fullwood comes up with the answer from the long mid-range there. A pressure reliever. Bill Latham wheeling around, finds Cervantes. Beautiful pass through a narrow opening there. Laird inbounds, Fullwood back to Laird. Manly's scurried away back into their compressed defensive formation back in the half court. As Laird drives baseline, can't get the layup to go. Latham's off the other way. This is the left hand. Ethan Laird's a wake up to that. Cuts that pass off and he's a little too quick for Bill Latham. Manoeuvres the ball to his forward in a sign of frustration. But Manly's off and running, and who's there? Bill Latham. It was only a momentary expression of frustration. He's back down the floor and scoring. Southern District turn it over, trying to force the ball down the floor, and that half-court heave from Cervantes is off. But Manly, certainly good value, managed to use their transition game there to sneak away to a 10-point lead as the players enjoy halftime. We'll be back shortly for the second half. Welcome back, as we're just about to get underway with the action for the second half. Manly holding a 10-point lead, the visiting Manly Wheel Eagles over the Southern District Spartans. You think you've seen everything statistically in terms of numbers? If you look at the box score at this point of the game, Australian Rollers star Bill Latham has the almost unbelievable statistical line of 18 points, 14 rebounds and 8 assists to this point in just 20 minutes of wheelchair basketball. Almost the first half triple-double, which I don't think has been seen. It's certainly been a very rare bird in any form of basketball, and Bill Latham has all but done that in this first half. He's been ably supported by Emmanuel Cervantes, the Mexican guard, who's been such a hit since he arrived, with 17 points of his own. And for the Spartans, Ethan Laird leading the way with 13 points, and Jake Fullwood has been a significant contributor with 8 points off the bench. Really gave the Spartans a bit of offensive punch, struggling to finish and basically struggling to contain the transition of Manly, whereas Manly, from a strategic point of view, have been happy to, for the most part, get back in quite a compressed defensive formation and pack the paint. If there were paint referring to the area inside the rectangle underneath the basket, the keyway area. As we're underway, Ethan Laird with the ball for the Spartans in the black uniforms, Manly in the white. Laird looks to drive baseline, kicks across, the ball finds its way to Fartau. Back to Laird. He's invited to shoot the three, and he does. A promising sign there. for the Spartans as they get the scoring underway in the second half. This game coming to you from Roland Cowan Stadium in Carina. It's round 5 of the Wheelchair National Basketball League, run by Wheelchair Basketball Australia, as Cervantes wheels around, closely guarded, finds Bill Latham down on the block. That languid shot of his is off. And peeling down the other way, it's Ryan Williams, one of the rookies in the Southern District Spartans lineup. Laird tries his luck from 3 again. That's off. And it's McShane coming the other way at the point. He loops the ball down to Latham. He wheels back baseline. Thinking pass now. Cervantes has set himself up on the other block. Laird's guarding him. Finds the roller. But no. Shot clock had expired just before Michael Gray was able to get that shot off on a brilliantly constructed play in every respect, bar the fact that it took a fraction over 24 seconds to come to fruition. Buxton with the ball now for Southern Districts. He's left unguarded in the perimeter. Ball finds its way to Fartow. His shot bobbles around. Gray with the big rebound there. Gets some contact. And that's Ethan Laird's foul again. Cervantes with the ball for Manly. Wheeling around right to left. Uses the Gray screen, finds Latham on the mid-block. He slides back in his chair, elevates supremely and scores. It's a riddle that Southern Districts to date have been unable to stop. Bartley left alone. Can't get that long 2 to go. Cervantes is off and flying. Finds Latham down on the block. Active hands from Fartow. But a foul's been assessed. Manly with the ball from the baseline. The shot clock will revert to 14. Just 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Latham using a stack screen there set up. Finds Gray inside. He pump fakes. Can't get the short shot to go. Bartley's off the other way. Laird sees a seam. Pulls up on a dime. Can't get the banker to go. Latham switching hands. Wheels the other way. Optimistic pass for Cervantes there. He couldn't get into that gap in time to wheel the pass in. Ball back to Queensland. The Spartans trailing by 7. Laird finds a way through the traffic. Scores. Michael Gray's astonished, but a foul's been assessed on him. So the basket was good. Ethan Laird with a chance to complete the 3-point play. Takes the deep breath. And nothing but net. Gray with the ball now. Laird wafting at it. Cervantes is released. He switches sides. Finds Latham peeling down the middle. Buxton was in his way, but Latham made the sensible play to McShane, wide open for a layup. Laird back the other way. He's invited to shoot another 3. Can't get it to fit. The long arms of Latham with the rebound. Certainly seems to be a tactic from Manly. They're happy to concede shots to the Spartans from the perimeter. Fontes wheels around. Long pass that looked like a shot, but it was actually a pass. Latham banks it home. Bartley the other way. Finds a cutting Shannon Buxton, who finishes. Fontes hands off to McShane. Continues his cut, gets it back. Superb give and go there. Lead for the Spartans. Again, that white wall set up inside the keyway. Kicks it to the wing. That shot's off. Owen Williams, able to get that one to go. Latham bobbles it around. Cervantes appears down the other block. Back to McShane. Expertly taken, just couldn't get it up over the front of the rim. As Latham cuts off Laird, he swings back to his left. Latham comes again. Contact. Back to Bartley, back to Latham. Clock running down. Laird sets himself. The three's off again. Fontes trying to push that ball out of the backcourt's cut off. Contact there. And it's Reece Baxter who's fouled in the backcourt. As Fartow heads to the bench, replaced by another one of the plethora of youngsters in the Southern District side, Zach Binns. Likely be heading to the Junior World Championships in 2025. The Australian team, or squad as it is at the moment. As McShane's off with that jumper. Nathan Laird, the youngest of the Australian rollers, will be heading to Paris later this year. Wheels and flips it off. Bartley cuts across the middle. Back to Laird. He looks at Binns. His three is short. Spartans head coach Thomas Kyle's really roaming through his bench looking for offense. And he comes back the other way. McShane with the looping hook pass. Fontes clinically finishes in the paint. What would be the paint inside the key. Bartley attempted to try his luck. It's off. And his tactic continues to bring dividends. Fontes leaks out. Latham, three-quarter court pass on the money. Thomas Kyle seen enough. Timeout, Southern Districts. Almost a microcosm, the last minute or so. Manly able to lure the Spartans into a series of longer, seemingly open shots, shore up the defensive glass and get themselves off to the races. See the respective huddles. Manly on the left, Southern Districts on the right. You notice amongst the Manly lineup, Victoria Simpson, who has a weekend off. Normally would be playing for the Sydney Blues. They've had some sickness go through their squad, which forced the abandonment of their 3 games this weekend. She slid across and played 10 minutes in this morning's first game. very effectively. For those that aren't aware, female players can play in the men's league. And they bring a 1 point reduction in the total point allowance on the floor at any one time, as do rookie players and junior players. And in fact, Jordan Bartley sails down the middle there and finds a way to answer that basket, and will head to the free throw line for an attempt at a third point. Bartley can't make it fit. Sfontes, a two-hand push. Chair, racing down the floor, back to Latham. He fakes one way, heads back the other. Throws the hook pass, back to Sfontes, who skips it back again to Latham. He rolls back in his chair. One of his favourite shots, but it won't go this time. Nathan Laird speeding down the floor the other way. Fantastic pass and vision. Jordan Bartley, the recipient, makes the layup. One of the few times the Spartans have been able to translate any advantage on transition. Sfontes cut off down on the baseline by Bartley. By Buxton, I beg your pardon. Gives back to Latham. He's equally adept with both hands. Tries the rollback shot again. It's off. Laird whizzing down the floor, gets past Gray. Cut off by McShane. Thinks better of it, comes back around, gets it back. He's right inside the key. Draws a little bit of contact. Not enough. Bins the rebound. Back to Bartley. He fakes the three. Laird expertly comes down, draws some contact, retreats, gets into the paint again. And has that shot blocked, I believe, but might have got a hand on it again as it went out of bounds, and the ball will head to Manly. He's out of his chair temporarily. Nathan Laird. Remarkably agile. Ability to flip himself straight back up. Third quarter running down. Time you can see on the screen. Manly comfortable in their 10-point lead. We've yet to see their avenues to offense cut off as their favoured one. The transition layup has seen to full effect there as Cervantes has fouled, attempting another one. And he will go to the free throw line for a couple of attempts. First one's good. Receives some plaudits from his teammates, or at least one teammate, Bill Latham. One more free throw to come. It's short. A little jabby on that action. Zach Benz looking at the long pass, but probably hadn't made eye contact with Ethan Laird there, his intended recipient. Shane kicks ahead to Latham, onto Cervantes. Rolls into the paint. The key. Rolls out again, back to Latham, to Gray. Over the head pass, Cervantes. Open. Latham's made a cut to the middle of the paint. That's off. He somehow gets hold of a bit of confusion there, gets hold of his own rebound. And makes it go. Zach Binns to Laird. Shot fake, gets into the paint, draws some contact. 2 free throws, the result. Reece Baxter assessed with that foul. He throws his head back, but that contact is completely consistent with the way this trio of officials have called the game tonight. And they've certainly been prepared to explain and provide context as needed. The familiar figure of Cone Jansen's there at the far end of Manly's bench. Hasn't been called on yet tonight. He was a spark plug for them last weekend offensively. Bill Latham to Cervantes, switching hands, rolling around in his chair. He's not really guarded with the Spartans going under that screen there, so he calmly knocks down the 20-footer. Lead stretches out to a game-high 14. Ethan Laird's pass goes astray. He sails in after it. He's out of his chair, he's back up. And in fact, that's three-quarter time. Certainly the urgency was understandable. Manly find themselves, they've been able to add another 4 points to their 10-point half-time lead. Courtesy of some great transition and the staple scoring avenues of Bill Latham and Emmanuel Cervantes. Welcome back for the last quarter of this round 5 clash, coming to you from Carina in Queensland. Round 5 of the Wheelchair National Basketball League. It's the Southern District Spartans, back in a second in the black uniforms, hosting the Manly Wheel Eagles. Crucial series of 3 games for both teams as they look to push their finals aspirations. Leading scorers to this point, Bill Latham has really put on a show. 24 points, 19 rebounds, 11 assists. Triple-double achieved in 3 quarters. Emmanuel Cervantes with 26 points and 10 rebounds of his own, and Ethan Laird leading the way for the home Spartans with 20 points. Cervantes with the ball for Manly, back to Michael Gray. Bill Latham just has his own patch of real estate down there on the block. And he gets the friendly roll. Southern District's looking to probe. Manly managing to get plenty of chairs back into the keyway. Jake Fullwood receives an expert pass from Jordan Bartley, the lob pass. He's contacted and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 attempts. This one's a touch short. Makes the adjustment in the second. Manly uncharacteristically turn it over in the backcourt. Ethan Laird thinks he sees a seam. Back to Jordan Bartley. Back to Laird. Bartley screens. Rolls. Draws some contact. Just got off balance in his chair there. Wasn't able to get that pass back from Laird. Cervantes going the other way. Lead cuts him off, but illegally. Cervantes takes a tumble, bounces straight back up. And go to the free throw line. That was really the case of the two road runners there. Ethan Laird and Cervantes as quick as anything in straight line speed in international wheelchair basketball. First one's good. And the second. Laird calls out a play. Forward peels out back to Laird. Gets the high screen. Refuses it. Binns tries to screen for him. Looks at three. Rolls around and falls out. Bill Latham going the other way. Laird takes a tumble in his chair. Cervantes is down there. And even though his layup missed, Bill Latham is there to mop it up. It's back up, but this lead has ballooned out to 19 now. Start of the last quarter. Zach Binns rolls into that three. Looked good, just found the front iron. Story of the night for the Spartans. In fact, the story of the day after this morning's 1 for 20 shooting display from three. Cervantes misses his own triple. Latham kicks back to Cervantes. Back to Latham. Open enough, but finds 2 or 3 pieces of the rim with that long attempt. Here it goes baseline. Hands it off to himself almost. Back to Bartley. Binns cutting Laird. Fullwood, his left-hand layups off, but he manages to reel in or steal the defensive rebound of Manly. Laird, shot fake, drives middle, draws some contact. He's off to the free throw line. Michael Gray looking around. He and Reece Baxter both probably at fault there. Just didn't close the gap quickly enough. The officials ruled that was actually before the shooting motion had begun. So the ball will be at the baseline for Southern Districts. Lead inbounds to Binns. Across to Bartley, back to Binns. He's liked the look of that three all night since he came on, but can't get it to go. Latham, the kick ahead pass. Cervantes. He has it knocked away from his grasp. As we see a timeout. We'll have a short break here. Probably the last, one of the last chances for Southern District coach Thomas Kyle to try and come up with something that might upset this current 19-point lead that Manly holds. Officials move in to break up the respective huddles. Things underway again. Manly have led from the start and managed to increase their lead at the end of each quarter today. As they get play underway in this fourth quarter, Michael Gray, ball above his head. Bill Latham finds his way into an optimal shooting spot and calmly puts it home. Nathan Laird probing inside the keyway, can't find a passing outlet. Bartley gets himself down into the paint. Off balance with that shot. Bill Latham the defensive rebound. Takes off the other way. Looks at McShane. Finds Cervantes. McShane ran a beautiful cut there. Almost a decoy cut. But in fact the official has ruled that it's an offensive foul. Cervantes almost got himself to the right spot, made the shot, but the offensive contact, the defender getting their chair in the perfect position, and the official waved off the score. Stephen Laird pushes, was cut off, rolls back in his chair, banks it high off the window. Margin still 17, however. Plenty to do for Southern Districts. It's almost in the miraculous territory. Cervantes spinning the ball wildly, changing directions, cut off by Laird now. Finds Latham heading down. He's fouled. Jordan Bartley assessed with that blocking foul. This leads to a little bit of clarification, and it's forthcoming. Cervantes with great hands there, plucks that pass away from Junior Zach Uwar. He's on the floor now, another one of the red card players for the Spartans. Their roster littered with youth. Something Laird. Nice jumper from inside the paint, or an elevator from inside the paint. He rises up in his chair. McShane is cut off. Cervantes down on the block. Pump fake, Gray the offensive rebound. Putbacks just off. Latham knocks it away, can't get control of the ball. Back to Southern Districts. Nothing there. Ball cut off by Gray. Much a team defensive effort there. Bill Latham the rebound. Here's this transition again. Jordan Bartley not overjoyed, but is happy to give up that foul in the backcourt to stop Manly's transition. Cervantes. Gray looking to set a screen there. Latham rolls back. Some contact found there. Jordan Bartley again. A couple of substitutions. Shannon Buxton. Zach Binns back on the floor for Southern Districts. Cervantes squares his chair up. Long two, no problems. Binns back to Uwar, and he knocks down his first score of the night. It's a youthful lineup that Southern Districts has on the floor at the moment. Thomas Kyle looking to give some of these youngsters an opportunity at the highest level. Paul Latham catches in his left, swings it back to his right, balances himself. And his shot is a little long. Zach Binns, one of those youngsters, with the rebound for Southern Districts. And finds Cervantes waiting for him. Kicks it back out again. This shot for Yiwa won't go. Jordan Bartley gets the steal. Binns finds Shannon Buxton. Somehow Bill Latham manages to steal that one away. And goes full on three-quarter court baseball pass to Cervantes, who accelerates startlingly back to Latham. He's continued his way down the floor and he banks it home. Jordan Bartley taking what looked to be a seam there, but falling foul of the officials. It's an offensive foul. So we see one of Manly's red card youngsters, Jackson Gray, one of the four in number 4. The red card just designating a first-year player or a junior player who's entitled to get a 1-point reduction. Fantastic system. It encourages and provides an incentive for coaches and teams to develop younger players at the highest level. Speaking of the highest level, it's one of the Rollers stars, Bill Latham, finding his way down to inside the keyway. Beautiful bounce pass to McShane, who's able to finish. Zach Binns sees that he's not guarded, gets himself down into the paint, several fakes, but a couple of hands on that shot. And Latham's off and running again. Oh, McShane was there, thinks what could have been. Ball just hit him in the wrong part of the hands, sailed out of bounds. Under 2 minutes remaining now. It's been a pretty comprehensive performance by Manly, and they'll be ecstatic with this, the second of 2 wins already today against Southern Districts, who are sitting above them on the ladder prior to this round, round 5. If they can finish the business off tomorrow, they'll be in a very good spot to make a push in the last 2 rounds for the finals, which will be held in Shell Harbour the second weekend in August. As Ewart gets himself into the paint. He might have drawn some contact. The officials conferred, and in fact they've, one of the trail officials in the 3-man crew, the 3-person crew, has identified there was a deflection. Far-touter inbound. Who are with that long 3. It's not long enough. It's the front rim. McShane, that's what he sees with youngster Cooper Tarleton doing his best Bill Latham impersonation down on the block and finishing smoothly. Shannon Buxton. Moves across, is cut off by McShane. Series of screeners roll away. Likes the look of it. Jordan Williams, the rebound. but Manly are off to the races again. Jackson Gray can't get it to go, but of course Bill Latham is there. And any basket in the last 2 minutes. Both teams are able to make a substitution. That's happening now. Benches have pretty much emptied. Both teams have accepted their respective fates. Southern Districts with the ball. Tying stages. Seabar back to Uwa. Seabar long two. Front of the rim. McShane the rebound for Manly. Bill Latham still at it. The dying stage is just under 20 seconds left. Although I think he's going to settle down that end of the floor. As the youngster Uwa recognises that time's running out. He lobs down inside. Pass a little hard for Williams. And Manly will let the time run out. A really convincing performance from the Manly Wheel Eagles on the road here in Carina tonight. They've won 2 games today. They'll have an opportunity to make it a 3-0 series win tomorrow and get their finals hopes back on track. For the Spartans, Manly just their 2 stars in particular, Cervantes and Latham, just a little too strong for what's primarily a very young side, led in many ways by Ethan Lead, who's the youngest member of the Australian Rollers. But I hope you've enjoyed this evening. Please, you can keep up to date with all the scores, videos, and information and news. Some great features this week, including one on the brand new Japanese import up in Darwin. You can find that all on Wheelchair Basketball Australia's website or all the social media channels. And there will be more games streaming tomorrow from round 5 of the Men's Wheelchair National Basketball League.
Joe.